squares of a sorted array. So we're given an array and it's sorted and it can have negative numbers, right? So the brute force approach would be to just do the squares and then return the sorted array of it, right? So like you could do int answer equals new int nums dot length, int index equals 0 for int I equals 0, I less than nums dot length I plus plus. We're doing answer index plus plus is nums I times nums I, and then arrays dot sort answer return answer, right? So we're storing it in an array. We're storing the squares in an array and we're sorting it and then returning it, right? So and this is obviously n log n, right? So we're sorting, and if we look at the time complexity, it's going to show n log n here. So there's another way to do this. If we look closely, you can see that from the like there's like positives and then there's like negatives, right? The negatives are always going to be it, like if we take the absolute, it's going to be descending order, right? So you can take that, we can take that to our advantage and then use like 2 pointers to solve this. Like we have a left pointer and then a right pointer, and then first we're gonna fill in, or we can fill in like in like a reverse order. We can have an array start, like we can have int answer new int nums dot length, right? Int index is nums dot length and so on. We can start at the end and start filling it, right? So we can start from here and then start filling it in descending order. So if we have like the 2 pointers thingy, like if we have left here and then a right here, so what we would be doing is if this one is greater, then we put this in here first and then we move this one and then we compare again, right? And this time this is bigger, right? So it's good. This is going to go in 8. 4 times 4 is 8, and then we move this, right? Yeah, so something like that. So so we could do while, so we're gonna have to initiate left equals 0, right equals nums dot length minus 1, and then we could do while left less than or equal to right. We're gonna calculate the squares, right? So int left square equals nums left times nums left, and then int right square is nums right. So if left square is greater than right square, we're gonna do answer index minus minus equals left square before incrementing left, right, and then else. So there could be two cases. They could be equal, or they could be the right could be greater. In both cases, like we could do the same thing for both cases, because that's just how the like naturally, if we do, okay, so if they're both the same, like one's gonna increment or decrement, right? And then eventually it's gonna be taken care of. So you could do index minus minus equals right square, or left square. Or since we're doing both cases, we had to do this one. So right plus plus, and then return answer. Oh, is it because of this? No. Why is it out of balance? Oh, we're doing right plus plus, my bad. Okay. Alright, cool.